Hi guys, this time we are playing against a level rank 5 to 10 player. This was a pretty interesting game where I played against a pretty standard Merkator team with Luk Ylook, 2 Coas, a Steamy Wonder and the Fern Sockèm. The game was pretty long, but I will try to skip the opponent's turns if it's necessary, because otherwise the video will be way too long and it would be quite boring. So let me show you my setup. My setup against Merkator. It's most of the time a basic setup right now on this map. It's the setup with Anna Tommy over here on this spot, Ferris here and Katar here. Sometimes I will swap them on the other side. In the first turn I walk on the over here and then swap with Ferris, and then Katar can collect the 2 karmas and do his thing with putting 2 offsprings down and healing himself. And here I can collect 2 karmas, and this Coa can also collect this one. And Ferris most of the time walks over here because he's pretty safe against Merkator over here. Okay, now because he started this Merkator over here, he can walk 3 spaces, and then he can reach my Ferris over here. But I don't think that's a big deal if he goes that offensive to attack my Ferris. So that's why I'm still doing the play, especially because Ferris can heal himself back up, so he will be in a big positional disadvantage, in my opinion, if he would go that aggressively. So this will be my basic walking spot, because now Anna Tommy can move past Katar next turn and can swap with him, and then he is very mobile on the right side and also on the left. Especially on the left one, if I can swap with Katar twice, I can swap with him once. If I move 1 space closer and then walk over here and swap him over here, I can swap him either over here or over here. So setup is pretty basic. So I will collect this 3 and here I will collect this 2. Now I will skip a little bit to his turn, and then we will see what he will do. So he's moving the Coa over here, and he's put the block doll near my Ferris. Now let's see what he will do with his Merkator. And so his Merkator, yeah, he will try and attack my Ferris and his block doll also, which is fine in my opinion, because I can easily heal the 2 or 3 health back up, so it's not such a big deal. So now I have to think about what I will do next turn. There is the good weapon for Katar where I can attack 3 times. The one big problem with Katar against Merkator is that he has air resistance and water resistance, which makes this matchup pretty bad in my opinion. Because all good weapons and all spells of Katar, all good spells, the green spell is quite fine actually, the range spell where I don't get health, but with the good weapons like the one for free, the Raziel sword, and the other one where I don't know the name of, which I can buy now, this also air damage and the other is water damage, so this is quite a big deal. So I'll probably, here is the Raziel sword, yeah. The Raziel sword is in my opinion the best weapon on Katar, even against Merkator, because then I can do 3 base damage with my range, with my black tentacles, and then with 2 hits with Raziel sword, which would be 6 damage, but with his resistance it's only 3, but 3 damage is fine. So let's see what we want to do. We probably want to swap Katar over here, such that he can pull Merkator. But I have to buy this weapon, so I can only attack twice. And the block doll has 3 health left. So one of the most important things in my opinion here is to put Ferris near Merkator, such that he can attack only Ferris next turn. And then I could, yeah. And the point is, I don't want to position Ferris near the Merkator, such that Katar is also in the cross attack range of his cross attack. So what I can do here is I can first off buy the weapon on the shop. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And then I can first pull Merkator to me. I need only 5 AP, so I can still buy some stuff, because I can only attack with the weapon once and with the black tentacles, which cost me 5 AP. So let's see, and now I can also buy the air buff, which is because it's pretty good for Merkator, especially after he uses his button snap. So I will pull him to me first, because I want to attack the block doll anyway. And I don't want to be in the cross-section attack where he attacks my Ferris. So let's see what happens. I hit the block doll for 2, which is quite annoying, because now I have to kill the block doll with my Ferris, or try to kill it. And if I don't manage to kill it, I can still be blocked while I want to move to Merkator. So this will be pretty annoying if it happens. So what do I do with the other Krosmaster? So because I assume that my Ferris will reach Merkator, I can easily walk my Coa over here, I think, in my opinion. I hope I'm doing that. No? Maybe I will keep her over here. I'm not sure why I kept her here. Maybe because Fern Sockèm cannot attack her that easily, because otherwise Fern Sockèm could move over here and attack her. And now yeah, that was the worst case. I didn't kill the block doll with my 3 base damage attacks, and I also got blocked with my Ferris, which is a pretty big deal, because now he can attack either these two or these two with his cross-section attack. I don't want to attack Merkator with my Morlor, because then I am in range to his Coa Gulary. So rather than doing that, I will just attack his Coa with a normal attack without the boost, because I don't really want to kill this Coa right now, and gambling and using my very good boost on her is like, doesn't do very much. I can still use it next turn if I want to kill her, so I will keep it. Maybe I would need it to attack Merkator with it. So now it's way harder for him to attack my Morlor. He can maybe push the Coa. Now let's see what he will do. I will fast forward a little bit. So he just moved the Coa over here. The Lucky pushed no one. So let's fast forward to... Yeah, now it's Merkator's turn here. So he's thinking what he wants to do. Ah no, it's not Merkator's turn. I'm just clicking around on him. Now it's the block doll's turn. Fern Sockèm moved away from me. And let's see what he will do with Merkator. My Ferris has only 5 health left. I don't know why exactly he did that, because he has already enough karmas, and just collecting all the karmas here I think is not a very good idea. And now he probably wants to use the cross-section attack to take both my Krosmasters, I think. Yeah. So this was a very weird turn from my opinion. But yeah. Let's see what I can do about that. And let's see what he will do with his Steamy Wonder. Maybe he probably will put the healing tower over here and heal his Merkator. Yeah, he will do exactly that. Okay, now the good thing is my Ferris is still alive, so I can still force him to attack my Ferris this turn, and I also cannot block this turn. So let's see what else I can do. So I cannot take another Krosmaster except this Coa over here. So I think there's not much point in attacking Merkator because he has pretty many life and he can also get healed up easily, and he has also 18 karma left and can buy a defensive item for him after I deal him many damage. So I think a good idea here is to swap the Coa over here such that I can attack the Coa with my Coa and then probably easily kill her. Here I'm thinking where I want to move the one spot away. I decide to move over here because then I cannot be attacked that easily with Merkator, especially if he needs to go out of my block with this Krosmasters. So Katar has not much to do except attacking the Merkator, and in my opinion it's also very important that I kill the block doll, because otherwise my Coa can be blocked and then it will be pretty big deal. So I don't want her to be blocked. So I drain some life. If the block doll would have had more life, I would have used the drain spell on the block doll, but because I could hit Merkator for more damage with the drain life, for free probably, I did that. So, and here I want to kill the block doll. And the second reason why I want to kill the block doll is because I want also to move away with my Katar. So this is a pretty big deal. So now I'm thinking where I should move. Because I decide to, because my Ferris can anyway be attacked by his Coa if he is near to Merkator. Doesn't matter if he's here or here. Because of that I want to try to position him in front of Merkator, because then he cannot attack Ferris with his Fern Sockèm. And Merkator has already 10 life, so it may even be possible that I should have attacked Merkator with my Coa here. I'm not sure. I could hit him for free and then hit him again for free with my Morlaw, but then he could easily buy a huge health item or with armor, the one with +6 health and armor, and then it will be pretty hard to kill him, because then he heals back up to, I think, around 12 life or something with the item. So I will try to kill the other Krosmasters first. I would like to move over here with my Ferris, but I'm not able to do that because he blocks me. So now this Coa has only 1 health left, and because in my opinion it's not a big deal if she stays alive, so I don't use my very good buff to kill her, because it's very likely that I even kill her with 1 damage. So I think that's fine. Okay, so now my turn is over. Let's fast forward a little bit again. Let's see what happens. He's pushing his Fern Sockèm away. So now the Coa Gulary attacked my Ferris, and also the melee attack, as I said, will attack my Ferris. But now this Coa is pretty easily be killed by my Katar, if he doesn't put his Merkator in front of her. So I think I try and go for more level 1 Krosmasters here, because it's harder for him to kill my level 1 Krosmasters, and my Anna Tommy also. Because of that I try to, and I'm behind right now, so I will try to get some GG's back and maybe go for a longer game where I don't have to kill the Merkator. Because in a 1 vs 1 battle I think I can easily survive for a long time with my Katar against this Merkator. And the other Krosmasters I can also kill pretty good, so I just have to defend my level 1s, my Coa and my Morlaw, and can't position them that offensively. So I don't want to take the double yet, I think, because it would be a pretty high risk if I happen to, I don't know. I want this game to go for a little bit longer because I want to kill one of them also, because otherwise I'm behind in GG's, I think. If I kill the Coa, it's 4 or 5. Then I can use this item for 8 karmas and buy GG, and then it's 5-4 for me, but he has 7 karmas. So he can sell his dice, then he has 10 karmas, and then he will be ahead again. So I think in a game where I only kill the Coa and no one else dies, I will lose the game probably, because he's like half a GG ahead or something like that. So that's why I need to, yeah, try and kill someone else at some point. So, but I don't have to do it yet, so it can take a while until the game ends. So I need to set up very good and try that both these Krosmasters do not die. So I'm thinking where I pull his Coa. I will probably pull her over here, yeah, because then the Coa can, if needed, attack the Coa. I hope it will not be necessary, because I have 6 base damage and critical, so now I was pretty lucky and hit the critical after he rolled armor before. So this was very important in my opinion. Now I have the choice if I want to move forward or a little backward. I definitely don't want to move in range of Luk Ylook. And I think here is a fine spot, because he cannot attack me with his melee attack, then, the Merkator. And he can also not push his Merkator, so this is pretty good. And one problem is with running away against the Merkator-Luki combi is that he can position his Merkator and Luki very good, such that he can push him in 2 directions, and then it will be pretty hard to run away with a level 5 with a 5 health or 6 health Krosmaster. So I cannot really run away forever. I need to be like a mixture of defensive and offensive with some of my Krosmasters. I need to be offensive with Katar in my opinion, and defensive with my level 1s, because if I lose a level 1 it will be pretty hard. And my Katar should probably, if he goes offensive, be able to kill one of Steamy or Luk Ylook. And they also could try and attack his team from the other side. So let's fast forward again a little bit. Let's see what he will do. He moves his Fern Sockèm over here. His Luki moved over here. Now it's his Merkator's turn, so this will now be interesting. So he's going for, yeah. So here we can see now his Luki's set up not very good. He could have set him up over here, because then he could push Merkator 4 spaces on this side. And then it would be way harder for me to keep my Molo or something like that alive. Keep him out of range. So let's see what I can do. I can definitely pull Merkator to my Katar and just attack him. I think that's fine, because I also get nearer to his team, and it's not really big of a deal if Merkator takes me back or something, because I have over 20 life and I can do like 6-7 damage to him. So maybe if he's not very careful, I can kill his Merkator at some point after some turns, because I have enough time, I think. I cannot buy GG this turn, but I can buy GG next turn, so it's not that big of a deal. So I will move my Coa over here, because I will pull the Merkator to me. So my Coa, my Anna Tommy, because now my Anna Tommy can try to attack Steamy Wonder or something from the back, in combination with more lore maybe, because more lore has still the green buff, the green boost. So I can maybe try and use the green boost to attack his Steamy Wonder or his Luk Ylook. And my Coa needs to move back also because, yeah, can move 2 spaces, that would be the same. Cross attack with 4 range would be up to this space, so I probably should walk over here. And then I also can maybe try and swap Coa. Okay, no, I'm walking over here. I wanted to have the chance to maybe attack this Merkator next turn, so actually this was quite bad, I think. Yeah, no, I reduced the range by 1, so yeah, this is important. Because I reduced the range by 1, he can now not attack my Morlor and not attack my Coa Gulary, because this would needed 4 range on the box, but he now will only have 3 range with that. So let's fast forward again a little bit. So he's still collecting karmas. Fern Sockèm. So here is Merkator as 8 AP. Let's see what he will do. He probably hit my Katar with his melee attack and then heal him back up or something like that. I don't think it's a big of a deal because, yeah, the problem is they get reduced by 1 movement point. But yeah, it's not that bad. One thing I can do is I could move 3 spaces and use the ranged attack on Luk Ylook, but he has green resistance, so that would be only 2 to 3 damage, and he won't die anyway. So yeah, don't think it's necessary right now. So now I still can. No, I cannot do it now. Oh no, it was 1 space too far. I miscounted. Sorry. I can only move 2 spaces, so because of that I cannot move to the shop. Now I cannot move there anyway, so now let's see what his Steamy will do. Now he gets attacked from 2 spots. This is pretty good because then I could try and kill someone. He has to go way into the corner over here. And with the GGs right now I can buy a GG next turn. But then it's 3-2 for me. And then he can buy GG back and then he's ahead again. So as I said, I need to kill someone, otherwise I will lose at some point. So this is a pretty big deal right now. So let's see what I can do. One important thing I can do is I can swap with Morlor because he has the Aqua boost. Otherwise I cannot attack his Steamy. And now I can take his Steamy Wonder with my Aqua boost, and then next turn he needs to move away even further. And if you don't do that, I can maybe try and kill him with Katar or Anna Tommy. And I can also buy the GG. Here I'm thinking if I should also move my Coa somewhere, but I decide that I want to keep my Anna Tommy around, so I want to keep her over here or something. Maybe I can even walk over here. I think this would be a... No, I don't want to get hit by Luk Ylook. So Luk Ylook would be free. Yeah, now it's out of range of Luk Ylook, so I think that's a good spot. Because if he takes my Anna Tommy now, I don't really care that much because she has still 12 life. And I can also pull my Merkator to me over here. So I'm not sure how much life Merkator has over here. Maybe I will... Yeah, 9 health. So now I should move my Coa away. Probably... yeah. Not sure. Probably over here, because here she would be safe from Merkator. Over here it's not very safe. But what I thought here is that my Coa has 6 life. And if he tries to attack her with his ranged attack and heal him back up, he would only be at 9 health after that. Then I can try and kill him with the combination of Anna Tommy, Coa and Katar attacks. So this would be a very high risk for him, and especially because he cannot really use the button snap. Or maybe he can. Yeah, he could take a double here, sell his GGs, then try and kill the Coa with his button snap. But the problem with that would be that if he doesn't manage to kill her, then he would be dead for sure, because he will only have 4 health left after the button snap. And without the button snap, there's no chance he can kill my Coa. He pushes the tower forwards with 2 health. Let's see what he will do. Okay. Fast forward again a little bit. And now he destroyed the tower. He wanted to move away. I'm not really sure why he wanted to move away, but he did. Yeah, he wanted to get healed next turn maybe. So this is very good for me in my opinion, because now let's see what his Steamy will do. He will spawn a tower again. Oh yeah, sure, okay. So his Steamy only has 3 health left right now, and she can be healed back up to 5. So now, very good idea is now I can attack his Merkator with Anna Tommy, and then move 1 space in the bottom and swap with Katar. Then I can for sure kill his Steamy Wonder, which will get me ahead in GG's. Just a note here: I could have lost the game over here with 10% with 10% chance if I rolled double, but I didn't. So the game continues. So I walk over here, swap with Merkator, walk over here, swap with Katar, and then I can kill his Steamy. One reason why I don't want to kill it is Luk Ylook right now is because that's not a sure kill. Because he has blue resistance, my melee weapon would hit for 1, so it would be 1 plus 1, and my black tentacles would be 2 damage. So it would be 2 plus 1 plus 1 with critical. That would be like a 60% chance or something to kill him. So in my opinion, I don't need to take the risk over here, because next turn none of my Krosmasters can die, because I will run away with my Coa, and I can also run away with more lore. And then next turn I can either kill Luk Ylook or just stay ahead at the GG's, because I killed level 1 Krosmaster and he's far away from buying another GG, so I just need a double after that. So, and this on the other hand is a pretty safe kill. This is 4 health and I do 6 base damage with critical. This is like 98% kills or something like that. And now I can think where I move afterwards, and I kind of never want to be in range to Luk Ylook with my Katar, because Luk Ylook attacks are just too good, and reducing the movement points and the AP is pretty harsh. So it's a pretty high risk. Maybe I should have walked just to Luk Ylook, then he would have walked away 3 spaces, and it doesn't really matter where he would walk. Oh no, with Merkator he can steal 3 MP from me, and if he steals 3 MP, that's a pretty big deal, because then I cannot walk, so then I cannot even use my health steal spell really. Maybe if I spawn an offspring, then I can. So okay, he'll just he will move his Luk Ylook. Yeah, this was his one chance. he needs to move his Merkator in range and then try and kill him with my Mauler with button snap, because then he will be ahead in the GG count again. And then he will have again a 10% chance to win the game if I roll double. So, and he will do that. And he uses the button snap and kills my Mauler. And now I have to gamble and try not to roll the double. And now he's also far out of range from my Krosmaster, so now I need to kill his Luk Ylook. So as I said last turn, I have 4 base damage. I didn't roll the double over here. I have 4 base damage with my Luk, and now I can see what I can buy in the shop. So there are not many items. I could use the no. So if Katar buys something, he loses in 1 damage attack with critical, so Katar cannot really buy something. But let's see what Anna Tommy can do. Anna Tommy's attack does 1 base damage, 1 terror green base damage. And Luk Ylook has green resistance. So this is a problem, because green base damage against green resistance would be 0.25 damage on average. So if I do that twice, I just can walk here, attack him twice, it would be 0.5 damage. That's not very high. 0.5 damage on average is, yeah, that's not very likely to do a damage. So what I do instead is I swap my Katar over here, then I can move on the shop with my 3 AP left, use 1 AP to buy the weapon where I can attack with 2 AP. It's kinda laggy right now, I don't know why. Sorry for that. I can hear the sounds of attacking but not see how I attacked. Yeah, I attack here with the weapon and hit him for 2, I think. Kind of had a lag here, sorry. And now I pull Luk Ylook to me, so did only 1 damage. This is pretty under average. Now I do, yeah, it gets kinda laggy. I don't know why it gets laggy now, but yeah, I managed to kill Luk Ylook here. And yeah, it was pretty close with the 5 damage. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can always click the like button down below. On the right hand side of the screen you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. And if you have any comments about the game, you can leave them down below at the comments. Bye, until next time.